Good morning once again. The student, in last period we learned about a simple pendulum. We know that simple pendulum is consist of a bob tied up with a thread and hang at the rigid support in such a way that the bob can easily move in either side. Therefore, a bob is suspended with the help of rigid support. Such type of pendulum is called simple pendulum. In last period, we will know the time period of simple pendulum. We learn the definition of time period. That is, time required to complete one oscillation by simple pendulum is called time period of that pendulum. Now, you see the simple pendulum, that is a bob, and the bob is in its rest position, that is mean position, tied up with a thread and hang it on the rigid support, that is we hang on the stand. So this is the simple pendulum. Now we determine how can we determine the time period of this pendulum. So today we learn how we can determine the time period. So the activity is aimed to determine the time period of a simple pendulum. The procedure: we set up a simple pendulum as given in the figure, as well as you see the simple pendulum set up on your screen, and mark the mean position. The pendulum is at rest position, that is, it is at its mean position. Now hold the bob and move it slightly. I hold the bob and move it slightly. When the pendulum is released from the either side from its displaced position, it starts to oscillate from one side to other side. Start the stopwatch. So this is stopwatch, and stopwatch is start when the simple pendulum, bob of the simple pendulum reach at its extreme position. And now we note the time with the help of stopwatch. When the bob reaches its mean position, keep the counting the number of oscillation at the time taken by pendulum to complete 20 oscillations. This activity is repeated by 2 to 3 times, and our observation is entered in the observation table shown on the blackboard. That is serial number, time taken for 20 oscillations in second, and we calculate the time period, that is total time taken upon number of oscillations, and finally 2 to 3 observation is taken in this way, and we calculate the average time period, that is time period 1, time period 2 plus time period 3 plus time period 4 etc. upon divide by number of total observation. So now we calculate the time period of this pendulum. You see that the wristwatch stopwatch is at 0 second and simple pendulum is in the motion, is at rest position. Now I hold it from its mean position and slightly displace from either side, left or right, and then release. Therefore, the simple pendulum is start to oscillate. Now I measure the time period for 20 oscillations when the bob of the simple pendulum is reach its extreme right position or left position. So I start from my side. When the simple pendulum comes in my side at extreme position, I start to note the time and counting the oscillation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you know that the stopwatch is so 24 seconds to complete 20 oscillations. We enter this observation reading in the observation table, that is 24 seconds. This is our first reading. Now we calculate time period with the help of first reading, that is time period is equal to total time taken upon number of oscillations. We know that total time taken to complete 20 oscillations is 24 seconds. Therefore, 24 divided by 20 oscillation is equal to 1.2 seconds. Is the time period of this pendulum. Now repeat this activity again. For this stopwatch is again we set as a 0. This where we set at the 0. Now again I hold the simple pendulum and slightly displace in either side and release it once again in such a way that simple pendulum start to oscillate. Again we have to start the time required to complete 20 oscillations with the help of stopwatch. Therefore, when the simple pendulum comes in my side, I start the stopwatch and count the 20 oscillations. When the 20 oscillation is complete, I stop the watch and record time to complete 20 oscillations. F, B, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Again, you see that the time required to complete 20 oscillations is 24 seconds. Therefore, we again enter this reading in the observation table, that is 24 seconds. Therefore, the time period again is 1.2 seconds. Now, what is average time period? The time period 1 plus time period 2 divided by total reading. We take 2 reading. Therefore, 1.2 plus 1.2 second upon 2. Therefore, 2.4 second divided by 2. Again, the answer is 1.2 second. In this way, we conclude that the time period of this pendulum is 1.2 second. So, dear student, in this way we determine the time period of simple pendulum. Thank you.